Am I going to get in trouble with this? Eric? I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting in trouble with this. Sam Mitchell gives his opinion about Victor's potential ceiling, what the Spurs are doing with him, and more. A must-see, Eric said. He tagged me in it. Big shout out to you, Eric. So before we look at this really quick, okay, I want to do a shout out to our sponsor for this evening, BetUS. Big shout out to BetUS. Guys, so listen up. You will receive, there's a new deal, okay? You'll receive 125% bonus, not only on your first deposit, but your first 3 deposits. All you have to do is follow the link in my description and you type in join 125. There's so many different things that you can bet on. You got sports books, parlays. I love the daily fantasy of it all, okay? When you can just go straight into what's going on today and take a look at what some of the bets that you can do. You can go over under rebounds, over under points. You can combine that with whether or not that player is going to win that game, and it just bumps up how much you could potentially make. Just out of curiosity, let's go to basketball. And I always like doing this, okay? At this point, it's a running meme, all right? Let's just be real. NBA champion. Let's see what our San Antonio Spurs chances are of being champion. Where are we? Wait. Does that mean there's no chance? There's no chance. Are we kicked out of the playoffs already? We're not even on this list. So you couldn't even bet on the Spurs if you wanted to. That's wild. I had no idea we were at. Wait a minute, but where's... Oh, yeah, because Detroit isn't here either. Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, you can't bet on the Spurs no more. I'm sorry. Spurs be in the trenches? Yeah, sorry. You can't bet on them. But do something a little smarter, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that anyway. Clippers is probably a good one. Plus 450. Let's see. You got... Mavericks would be that would be an iffy one. Philadelphia would be... Here you go. But anyways, all you would do, you click on the money line. I didn't sign in. But you click on the money line, and then after that, all you have to do is just see how much you'll get from that and put in your bets, man. It's really easy, like super easy process. But like I said, if you guys want to check it out, link in my description. You'll receive 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. So that means you put in $100, you get 125 to play with. Of course, 11 wins. This is the first time I've been on BetUS and the Spurs aren't listed. I'm kind of hurt, all right? I'm a little offended. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this that Eric sent us. Where the heck is it? I just lost it that quick. Sorry, Eric. Here we go. Let's take it to YouTube. Hold on, I don't want to get in trouble, so what we're going to do is speed this. Shh. I'm trying not to get in trouble. Oh, my God. Let's speed it up a little bit. Let's go playback speed. 1.5. All right. I think he said it starts right here. So let's see what's going on. We'll do closed captions too. Hope you guys can read. Oh, you guys can't hear it. Here we go.
Like he had some blocks that like he posterized guys off a block last night. Like it was men against boys, and that guy, he's 19 years old.
He is that good.
I mean, he had all the hype in the world, Sam. We all knew he was coming. We all knew what he was capable of doing. We've seen the highlights over in Europe, but you've seen it up close and personal. Like, what are we talking about here with this kid? Like, what could he develop into, and how impossible is he going to be to compete against when he's that good offensively and that good defensively, and he's 19 years old?
True. Break it down to us. Please break it down to us, Sam Mitchell.
Guys, when he gets stronger and you can't move him, he has to get that wiry strength. It's going to be scary. Kevin Durant.
I'm going to be real with you guys. I really like listening to Sam Mitchell talk when he's on NBA TV. I'm pretty sure he's on NBA TV all the time. He has pretty good takes.
I said it. He's going to be something we've never seen before. We're not going to be able to prepare for this. Look at what he's doing now at 19 years old in a baby's body.
Yes, fair use. Fair use. This is fair use. This is fair use. Fair use. This is fair use. I don't know, dude. Look, Free J, I can't control it anymore. It doesn't matter what I do. All right, they will copyright claim you no matter what. I just hope this can be a segment that we put on the channel. But hey, we gotta wait and see, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, I was watching him last night. Every time people were hitting him, knocking him off balance. But guys, he had 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 block shots, and 5 assists, and he got beat up all over the court. Now think about what's going to happen when he's able to hold his ground and stand his ground. I think we're going to see something that we've never seen before. He may have a chance to go down as the greatest player ever.
Oh, that's what we said earlier in this. I don't know why they're acting shocked. Yeah, like I think that's pretty apparent, right? I always say this, okay? This is the main thing, all right? It's not just the fact, which this is a big factor, but it's not just the fact that he's 7'5", agile, skilled. It's his mindset. This dude is like Kobe. He's like Jordan. He's on that competitive level. That's how he is. He wants to be the greatest ever. You can see it. He's salivating every single opportunity he has to show the world what he's capable of. He salivates. He's a rookie, and when he went against Giannis, it looked as if it was just two veterans going head to head. This is who he is. He salivates at it. Chet Holmgren, he just thought, hey, we'll just have a good game. He actively avoided Wemby, and Wemby said, no, come here. Everybody keeps saying that it's close between us. It's not close at all. Come here, kid. Like, this is who he is. And that's not me saying Chet is a bad player, okay? Not me saying that at all. But it does remind me of the times where people would try to compare, like, Kevin Garnett to Duncan, right? Like, Kevin Garnett is a great player, but we're talking about Tim Duncan here. And I feel like that's the same thing with Wemby. He's on a whole nother planet. He's a competitive psychopath like Michael Jordan. Exactly. He's insane.
Look at his. Okay, think about this from this standpoint. He can get a shot on anybody. See, right now he's playing facing up. Look at what Boston doing with Kristaps Porzingis. They put him at the elbows.
Yep.
So if you put a short guy on him, he just turns and shoots over. If you put a big slow center on him, he just drives around it. Who you gonna? And Victor is a better athlete than Porzingis. He's a better athlete than Chet Holmgren. He's better skill-wise. So think about when he gets a little stronger, what he's gonna do. How are you gonna defend him? What are you gonna do?
There's nothing you can do. You're just gonna have to foul him, and then he's like an 80% free throw shooter.
Yeah. You can't take a shot away from him. So I'm telling you guys, this guy's going to be, it's scary to watch him and watch what he's doing now. I would say this, in 3 years, it may not be an answer for him.
Yeah.
And yet, if he keeps developing right now, it may not be an answer for him.
And even this season, like from day one up to now, we've seen Wemby really make a leap that freshmen make into sophomore year, or sophomores make into their third year. Like, we don't see this much of a jump. Like, he is so much better than he was when he first got to San Antonio. I mean, so much better. And we're at the halfway mark of the season, basically. Right? Like, it's it's extraordinarily impressive.
And yet, Sam, you look at the standings, and they're one of the worst teams in the league, the Spurs are. They'd lost 7 in a row coming into Toronto last night before the Raptors made them look like one of the best teams in the league in an embarrassing performance. But how have you evaluated sort of Popovich's coaching job there, given this kid's talent and all, the effusive praise you just leveled, which is all justified to my eye because I've never seen anything like this guy in all my years watching this league. 11 wins, man, 40.
Sam Mitchell always has good takes, okay? Listen to whatever he has to say. I highly doubt he's going to say anything dumb about Popovich. Now, sometimes I have too much faith in people, but I've been watching him for a long time. I highly doubt he's going to say something dumb. Please do not have a Twitter take. Please.
3 losses, not pretty. Has Pop done a good enough job in your mind? How do you look at it?
Guys, this year is not about wins and losses to San Antonio. This is about Victor development and who can play with Victor.
What'd I say? This man knows his stuff. What can I say? That wasn't a Twitter take. What can I say? He knows his stuff. Exactly. They should change the name Hack-a-Shaq to Whack-a-Wemby. That's hilarious, but there will be no Whack-a-Wemby because, he won't. You can't hack Wemby. He'll just hit his free throws. You'll give him 73 points.
Skill set do you need to develop? See, what they're doing right now, they're learning what type of players need to play with Victor. Do we need shooters? Do we need bangers?
Yeah.
What kind of guys do we need?
Yes.
Right? And then they're figuring out what all can he do. And what they're realizing,
he can do everything is what we're realizing.
He do everything. Guys, he made passes last night that I didn't think a 7'5" guy could make. Man, he was making bounce passes to guys wide open for layups. I'm like, gee whiz. I didn't realize he could pass.
Me and Sam Mitchell are the same people. We are the same people. We are one, okay?
Pass like that. So I think what San Antonio doing, this is open audition. They're learning what he can do. They're learning what he needs. Guys, think about this now. He's only playing 28 minutes a game.
Mm-hmm.
Now and I think that's right. I think to play him 40 minutes a night, he would get hurt, he'd get beat up. I think that would be malpractice. So I think Pop is doing the right thing with him. They're limiting his minutes. He's playing 28 minutes a game. And what Pop is telling him, in 28 minutes, if you can go out there and get 27, 14, and 10, and 5, how many more minutes do you need?
That's what's crazy.
Ooh. You know, I didn't even think about that. Like, he's so impactful on both ends of the court. Once we have a really good team, his stats, he's so good that, funny enough, his stats will probably suffer, right? His stats will probably suffer because he won't have to play as many minutes. Like, he could easily be in the game longer and get better stats. One thing as well, though, I don't know if he brings it up here, but WEMBY, he did hit his rookie wall, right? And he looked exhausted. He looked better now, but he looked exhausted for about 4 or 6 games. I'm kind of glad he's out of that. And, you know, this break is really going to help him, I think. But, man, oh, man. So it's like, ideally, we would think, oh, he would just get better stats. But this season in particular, more minutes, he would just be more tired. And his stats probably wouldn't be that much better. That's how I felt even when everybody was arguing about, why aren't they giving him the ball in the fourth quarter? I'm like, he looks exhausted to me. I think that's why he's not getting the ball. It was allergies, not rookie wall. What if it was both? I'm going to be honest with you, Fizz. I hope it was both. I hope it was allergies. I hope it was bad conditioning. And I hope it was a rookie wall. Because if it was all 3 of those things, his stats were still impressive. I'm hoping that it was all of that. That's what I'm hoping for.
Man, like 29, and to your point, Sam, he did everything. He had a left-handed hook shot last night. And I'm like, what is this guy doing?
Hey, Eric, thank you for sending this.
Man, like, and blocks from every possible angle.
Dude, you know West Chain over and under the betting parlay that we joke about on the air?
Yep.
The over was 3 blocks.
Oh, man.
So they asked me what I thought. I said he's playing a young team that don't understand the hype. He's going to have way more blocks than that. And I didn't think he have 10,
right.
But the Raptors made it easy. They kept driving in there like they were going to trick him. You can't out-trick a 7'5" guy with an 8 feet wingspan.
Right. That's that athletic, too, right? He takes one step, he's on top of you. Like, that was what was amazing, is that, you're right, you could see the fear in the eyes of the Raptors who were trying to drive at him. They're like, I'm done, I'm stuck.
What do you do?
Like, I'm committed to it now, but he's going to block me. Crazy.
Dude, I wanted to be at that game because I wanted to see him live and up close. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you what, man, I was in awe.
Yeah.
He blew me away. He's better than I've seen on TV. When you see him up close and you see how people were knocking him around and he still did what he did last night, it's scary.
Well, what about his personality? Like, does he have the personality to take on, you know what it's like when you're the man in the NBA in any sport? Like,
we don't have to watch the rest of this. Yeah, he does. He does have the personality. We've went over him enough to know that he does. Always a pleasure to send you quality content. Thank you. Yeah, I had no idea that this was even a thing. Good stuff, though. Let's see what the comments had to say here. We got 30 comments here. Ooh, I gotta watch that. What the heck? YMS, nice swim will do for pools what Jaws did for the... I am going to save that for later, okay? I love YMS. Watch WEMBY when he met up with Chet. Watch how he went at Chet. Watch how he stares down players after blocking them. Ripping their heart out. Trust me, he has the killer mentality. He does, dude. He's absolutely nasty. I really enjoyed this vid and Sam Mitchell's take on how Pop trains the Spurs, how WEMBY should have made the All-Star team this year. Oh, we didn't hear that part. And how the big American media is not really seeing what is really happening right now in the league. I have no idea. I don't. Been saying it from the start. Victor has GOAT potential. Yes, he does. And you know what? The one thing that's special about Vic too, you know how everyone debates like who's the GOAT? Is it LeBron or Jordan? And there is so much discourse. I don't think that what the heck, man? Dude. Oh my God. Silence the dude. Oh. What are you doing? He's pulling a primo in the chat. Why are you doing that? We didn't want to see that. Oh man, I gotta ban you. I gotta ban you, man. I know WEMBY. That's the real WEMBY, by the way. I know, man. Oh, Rue deleted it. Thanks, Rue. We're gonna wait a minute. Rue, did you already ban him? want Josh Giddey. Oh my God. Let's I'm gonna put you on timeout. Rue might have already banned you, my boy. Thanks, Rue. Huh. Interesting. I lost my train of thought. I guess that was the whole point, huh? Yeah, but you know how there's this whole discourse when it comes to like LeBron versus Jordan, like who's better, LeBron Jordan, and people really get heated about it. I feel like with Wemby, I don't know if it'll be that much discourse, honestly. I think he's so good, and he's already 7'5". I think a lot of people, if he gets multiple rings, they're probably just gonna be like, yeah, I mean, what do you do? I don't see a lot of people hating on Wemby, dude. The only people I've seen hate on Wemby have been OKC and Rockets fans. And even they've kind of given up on that. He just doesn't get a lot of hate. He's really hard to hate, honestly. Being with the Spurs already gives you kind of a shield. I'll just be real. You know, you a San Antonio Spurs, you get a shield. Popovich is the one that gets most of the lumps there. But when it comes to Wemby, I think he'll... I don't know, it'd be like similar to Duncan, right? Like nobody's really going to talk bad about him. Imagine a Wemby growth spurt. Bruh. And he's 20. Yeah, I guess it's possible. I guess he could grow a little bit more. That's just ridiculous. We don't need any more. He's good. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.